Last spring, I sat across from a homeowner in Coral Ridge, Fort Lauderdale. Before they called me, they had already spent $45,000 getting their home ready to list. A new roof, new flooring throughout, updated bathrooms, fresh exterior paint. When I ran the numbers and looked at their specific buyer pool, I had to tell them the truth. Maybe $12,000 of that $45,000 they had spent was going to show up in their sales price. The other $33,000 was invisible to buyers. I'm Lourdes Maestres. I have been selling luxury real estate in Fort Lauderdale for 17 years. And today I want to have the conversation with you that most real estate agents wait too long to have. Do not spend a single dollar on your home before you call your real estate agent. Because in most cases, you are spending money that buyers will never give you back. I want to start by saying something important. Homeowners who overinvest before listing are not being irresponsible. They're being thoughtful. They want to present their home well. They want buyers to see what they see. The problem is that what makes a home feel wonderful to live in and what makes a home sell for top dollar are two completely different things, and they rarely overlap. Homeowners have lived in their home for years. They know every detail, every feature they love, and they naturally assume buyers will feel the same way. But a buyer walks in with their own vision, their own taste, their own plans for the space. A seller's $15,000 kitchen upgrade might mean nothing to a buyer who already plans to gut the kitchen entirely. I have watched this happen enough times to be certain the emotional investment a homeowner has in their home is one of the biggest obstacles to making smart financial decisions before they take the home to market. My job is to give you the information that you need to make those decisions clearly before any money is spent. Let me tell you what I see on every single showing. After 17 years in this market, I can tell you exactly what Fort Lauderdale luxury buyers actually ask about. And it's almost never the same thing that homeowners spend their money on. Buyers ask about the same four things: the age of the roof, the age of the air conditioning unit, the water heater, the plumbing, the electrical. Because insurance in Florida is a concern. These are the systems they're financing for 30 years. These are the things their insurance company asks about. These are the things their attorney may flag during the inspection period. If your systems are solid, that is your selling story. That is what we lead with. If your systems are aging, that is where we focus any pre-listing investment, not on aesthetics. Here's the other thing homeowners do not always know about our market. A significant portion of Fort Lauderdale luxury buyers are coming out of state: New York, Chicago, California. Many of them are buying without ever setting foot in the home before. Especially after COVID, many buyers buy homes online that they never even get to see. They make decisions based on photos, video, the condition of the systems, and the integrity of the building. They're not making decisions based on paint colors, bathroom vanities, or light fixtures. That shift in the buyer pool changes everything about how we prepare a home to sell. Quick note before we keep going. Two things. First, if you are a real estate agent watching this and you have a client thinking about selling or buying in the city of Fort Lauderdale, reach out directly. We take great care of referrals, and we take even better care of your clients. Second, if you're watching this from outside of the city of Fort Lauderdale and you're thinking about selling your home wherever you are, we can help with that too. Through our network, we can connect you with a trusted agent in your market who operates at the same standards that we do here. Just reach out and we will make sure that you are in the right hands. Either way, the link is in the description below. We are here. Let me tell you what I see homeowners spend money on most often and why most of it does not come back at closing. Full kitchen remodels right before taking your home to market. Unless a kitchen is in genuinely poor condition, outdated beyond what staging can fix, A full kitchen renovation 90 days before taking a home to market is almost never the right move. Here's why. Buyers in your price range have specific taste, and it is not your taste. A $35,000 kitchen renovation might generate $20,000 in additional value at best. You have now spent $15,000 you will never see again. And there is a strong chance, especially in the luxury market, that the buyer remodels it anyways. Fort Lauderdale homes are built for the climate. Most homes in Coral Ridge, Victoria Park, and Las Olas Isles already have marble floors, Italian porcelain tiles, or high quality hard surface floors. If what you have is in good condition, a professional clean and grout refresh will outperform $15,000 in new flooring every single time. Pull updates when it's not necessary, unless the surface is actively failing, cracking, peeling, leaking. A deep clean and acid wash presents just as well for a fraction of the cost. I'm actually doing that right now in a townhouse in Victoria Park for just $1,500. The pattern I see over and over again is that homeowners are spending on what they can see and feel, the things that make a home beautiful to live in, and buyers decide and based on what they cannot see, the bones, the system, the integrity of the structure. Those two things are almost never the same list. So you're probably wondering, so what does pay off? Deep cleaning and decluttering every time without exception. It is the single highest return investment a homeowner can make before taking a home to market. It costs very little, and it signals to every buyer who walks through the door that this home has been cared for. Buyers buy with emotion first and logic second. A spotless, uncluttered home creates a completely different feeling than a lived-in one, regardless of what the system looks like or what finishes are on the wall. Fresh paint in neutral tones. If the interior has not been painted in years or carries strong personal color choices. Fresh paint in warm, neutral tones is one of the most consistently high return improvements in this market. It transforms how a home photographs. And photography is how most luxury buyers form their first impression of your home. Landscaping and curb appeal. The first photo on any home should be the exterior. And the exterior sets the emotional tone for every buyer who drives by or clicks through online. And landscaping refresh, fresh mulch, trim hedges, pressure washing costs very little and makes an immediate difference in how your home performs in the first 2 weeks. And those first 2 weeks matter more than anything else. If you're finding this helpful, there is a lot more where this came from. Subscribe to this channel, and every week you will get real estate market insights, real seller strategies, and an honest look at what it actually takes to sell a luxury home in this market. No fluff, just what you need to know. Before any homeowner I work with spends a single dollar on their home, we do a full pre-listed walkthrough together. We go through the entire property and we build 3 lists. The first list is what must be addressed: safety issues, disclosure requirements, and anything that will create a legitimate buyer objections during an inspection. These things need to be handled. The second list is what will make a meaningful difference to buyers at this price point in this specific market right now. These are the investments worth making. The third list is everything else, the things that feel important but will not move the needle on your sales price. These we typically skip. Then we put estimated cost and estimated returns next to every item so the homeowner can make a clear financial decision and not an emotional one. This is one of the most valuable conversations a homeowner can have before they take their home to market, and it happens before any money changes hands. I have walked through homes where I have told homeowners, do not spend a dollar in this property. List it as is, and here's why. I have walked through homes where I have said there are 2 things worth addressing and everything else is just noise. I have never walked through a home and said, gut the kitchen, redo the bathrooms, and resurface the pool. because in 17 years, I have never seen that strategy produce a return worth the investment. The homeowners who listen are the ones who walk away with more money. The homeowners who spend first and ask questions later are the ones who call me afterward wondering what happened. There is one more thing I want to say about this topic because I think it is the thing most homeowners least expect to hear. The condition of your home matters far less than the timing of your listing and the quality of your marketing. I have sold homes in pristine condition that sat for months because they were priced wrong from the beginning. I have sold homes that needed work quickly at strong prices because they were priced correctly for their condition and marketed to exactly the right buyer. Buyers in the city of Fort Lauderdale luxury market are sophisticated. They know what they're buying. They price condition into their offers. What they cannot price in is a listing they never saw or a listing that went stale because it launched wrong. The best thing a homeowner can do is to get to market at the right time, at the right price, with the right marketing behind it. That is a conversation worth having before you spend $1 on your home. If you're thinking about selling your home in the city of Fort Lauderdale, have this conversation before you do anything else. Not with a contractor, not with a designer, but with your real estate agent. Because the 2 or 3 hours we spend walking through your home together before you list will save you more money than almost any improvement you could make to it. This is a conversation I'm happy to have with any serious homeowner in this market. No pitch, no pressure, just a straight answer from someone who has seen what works and what does not for 17 years in this market. I'm Lourdes Maestres. That is what we're here for. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me what is one improvement you made before listing that you wish you had skipped. Or if you are getting ready to sell your home, what are you thinking about doing to your home right now? I read every single comment and I will answer yours personally.